So, guys, can you hear me? So yeah, please let me know in the chat box, and we'll start. And everyone, thank you for joining in. And yeah, CFC, it's Alpha, Ankit, Meshal. Thank you so much for joining in. And since there's still one more game week, I mean one more game left, right, for the Liverpool side. Yeah, I still have some players left to play. For now, I have actually 59 points, right? And yeah, a little bit of rank gain, but still. After that, I mean, a lot of them, most captain player this week was Salah, right? So I don't know. A part of me kind of wants Salah to blank. I don't know. I still have Salah in my team, but still, I do kind of want Salah to, I don't know, not do too good, I guess. So yeah, uh, okay, let's talk about it. I'll get to everyone's question, right? And one funny thing is, I just released a video about free hit team, right? Just I don't know, 3 4 hours ago, and I was panic. I was panicking. I was kind of panicking because I thought tomorrow was the deadline for game week 18. So I was like, there's not enough time to think about free hit. So I won't free hit at all. That was my thinking, right? But one of my friend kind of reminded me that it's not tomorrow. It's actually January 12th, Tuesday, not January 5th, Tuesday. So yeah, that kind of happened. So because of that, I think I might also maybe think of free hitting. I'll talk about it. I have some templates there, and I will also talk about my transfer. If not, if I don't use my free hit, I'll talk about what I want to do too. So yeah, I was kind of playing around with it. So yeah, I'll get to everyone's question. Firstly, so yeah, as I said, this is what my team looks like. Still, as I said, Salah, Ward, Prowess still left to play, two players, and I hope Ward Prowess does something. I guess he has blanked a lot since I got him in. So as I said, one of the reason I had Ward Prowse in my team is because of his price and his like how nailed on he is, right? So still, I'm not doing anything to Ward Prowse because I have my transfers to use somewhere else. And the thing is, uh, uh, the Cresswell thing. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I wanted to talk about Cresswell. Now the 11 points. Now this is what I was talking about with Cresswell, right? Now everyone thought Cresswell might be a liability, but I personally think Cresswell is one of the best value player, right? Now I got him for 5 million, so maybe now he's already 5.4. Maybe he might not be the same kind of value, but still, that guy is on set pieces, that guy is on free kicks literally, and he is super nailed on. So I just don't see why Cresswell is kind of being overlooked. And the fixtures are not that bad either. Just look at these fixtures, even after the double game week. So yeah, I'm happy that I got Cresswell in a good time, I guess, right? And this is what I'm talking about: a free kick, an assist, or clean sheet, and bam, he has 12, 13, 14 points, right? And one thing I got wrong this week was Bellerin. Maybe I do remember one of our viewer kind of suggesting me to go for TNA, except I mean instead of Bellerin, right? And I should have listened to him, I guess. I don't know, like Bellerin, this is such a frustrating kind of situation, like literally just 7 or 8 minutes, and I could have got 6 points from him. Like this was an easy clean sheet game, and that's why I bought him, right? And also because of these upcoming fixtures, Crystal Palace, Newcastle, Southampton, not that bad, not that bad. So yeah, when luck is not on your side, these kind of things happen, right? So yeah, maybe I should have got TNA, but still, I'm fine with Berlin. I guess I should be fine with him. And yeah, about Grealish. Now, as I said, if you remember, I don't know if you remember or not, in the last deadline stream, or I don't know, the last game week stream, what I told was one of my friend kind of suggested that what Grealish is doing this season is he kind of blanks 2 game weeks and he returns a lot after that. Now that has been kind of a popular pattern. He blanks two and not he just returns a single digit in 2 games and he returns double digit. That's what he was doing. But yeah, it's not the same this game week, but still he did return something. So it was similar kind of pattern. He kind of blanked 2 game weeks and again returned one. And previously also he kind of blanked two, return again, kind of blank two, return again. I guess superstition also works sometimes, right? So yeah, these kind of things happen. And now Dallas will come on for Taylor. Now I was pretty sure Taylor wouldn't play, and again Fulham game getting cancelled, right? So we still have a lot of time. We still have a lot of time to think. I was like super panicking because I thought the deadline was tomorrow, right? So yeah, we still have a lot of time. Kufal, what one thing I knew was that Dallas would not keep a clean sheet, but still his attacking returns has been super consistent. So that is one of the reasons. Just look at these attacking returns. So yeah, this is one of the reason. Like I wanted him. I wanted to play him against Spurs. That kind of backfired. It's fine though. You can't have everything, right? So yeah, this is what my team looks like now. So I'll get to your questions. I'll get to everyone's plan, and I will also maybe release different, I don't know, Game Week 18 related video, and also I'll also talk about the wild card. If anyone is wild carding in Game Week 18, right? Because James is kind of thinking of using his wild card, and I do have some template for it. So yeah, let's see what happens, and we'll talk about wild card too. So firstly, I'll get to the questions. So where's the question? So Meshal says, okay, firstly, it's Alpha says, thinking to free hit, bro. So yeah, I also might do that. As I said, I still have time. I don't want to rush into anything, right? Let this game week end first, and maybe I'll think about that too. For now, I think I'm pretty much fine with not doing anything for now. So yeah. And Meshal says, thoughts on Robo to Cancelo and Don to Wan Bissaka. Robo to Cancelo, Don to Wan Bissaka. Since I only have 4 players playing in the blank, and I don't have a free hit, Cancelo and Wan Bissaka have a double game week. Yeah. No I don't see a problem, but still, thoughts on Robo to Cancelo. Is it for a hit or anything? Because Robo does not seem like a bad player to have. If I had the money, I'd want to have him, but still, Robo to Cancelo and Don to Wan Bissaka, that does look like an improvement to me personally, Mr. So I don't think that's the worst thing. I think, yeah. So yeah, I don't see a problem with that, because I personally also want to bring Wan Bissaka in my team. That is my plan, right? Okay, let me just get to the transfers. I was kind of playing with it. So this is what my team looks like. So yeah, Bissouma won't be playing. He is suspended. So firstly, let me show how many players I have. So this is how much, I think 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now if I bring in Wan Bissaka, I kind of have 7 players. And I could have 8 players, but I don't know which is the player that I want for the 8th spot, right? So for now, I'll have at least 7 players that will play in the game week 18, right? Now, one thing about free hitting was, like, I thought I did not have enough time. So that is one of the reasons I did not want to free hit, right? But now I kind of realized the deadline is not tomorrow. So that gives me a lot of time to think about the free hit team, right? So maybe I might just use it. But the another thing that I am kind of not sure if I want to free hit is because one of the thing is, even if I use a free hit this game week, it wouldn't be to, like, get a lot of huge points. It would be just to avoid less points. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? Like, in regular, if I use this in any other double game week or any other time, the thing is, I'll already have my regular player, plus I'll have the players with double game week. So that means I'm trying to get more points. But if I use my free hit this game week, it's not the same. It's just about, like, maybe at least getting an average point. So I don't know. So I don't like that kind of mentality, I guess. So yeah, as I said, I still have not decided yet. There are still midweek games, right? The Carabao Cup and everything. So yeah, things might change there. I don't know about the coronavirus. We can't predict that, but still, according to what the fixtures have been listed for now, I think if Manchester United and Manchester City's double game week or blank game week fixtures were kind of released a little earlier, I think my team would have been super good. One of the players I would want to get right now is Rashford. De Bruyne is one of them, but he's too expensive, so I don't want to think about him. I just hope he does not do too good in upcoming days. But last night, I think he was too good, right? So what I'm trying to say is, Rashford is one of those players I think you should get hands on him. I just feel so, because not just this game week, like, I had this conversation with James, right, between Rashford and Martial. Now, I still think between Rashford and Martial, Rashford is a better bet, because he's less of a rotation risk. Rashford is less of a rotation risk. Once Cavani returns, I'm not sure if Martial is going to start every game week. And everything goes through is between Fernandes and Rashford in that Man United team. And the fixtures, even after the double game week, right? 20, 21, these fixtures are not that bad until 25. I think if Rashford plays every game, he does not get rotated, I just don't feel like he should be neglected. Like, he is the player I want to get in my team. But for that, I'll have to remove Grealish and Calvert-Lewin. And now, yeah, let's talk about Calvert-Lewin too. Now, I think it's about time I get rid of him, right? Now, I know I have a lot of sentiment attached to him because of what he did for me in the beginning of the game weeks, like these points, right? Like, he literally alone saved my game weeks. But I think it's about time. Like, these points are not the most satisfactory, but still, we always talk about how consistent he is, right? And he can still be that kind of player, and it might backfire. Now, looking at his ownership, right, 54% is like a lot, half of the game. So it might backfire, but still, one of the players I am kind of thinking of removing Calvert-Lewin is for maybe, if I'll just think about the double game week, it should be for Rodrigo. If I think for a longer term, I'll remove Calvert-Lewin for Wilson. Now it's just a thought, right? I'm not saying I'm doing that. It's just a thought for now. Now let me just show you something I was kind of trying. Yeah, maybe something like this. I was kind of playing around with my team, right? I'll have zero money, but still I can play around with Suchek or Rodrigo there. If I want Rashford, I'll have to remove Grealish and Calvert-Lewin. Now, as I said, Rodrigo is not a longer term option, because one thing I noticed about him is he's not playing full 90 minutes in recent days. He has been sobbed off. Just look at these minutes. He has been sobbed off pretty early, right? So this is something that kind of worries me. And previously also he did not even start. This is something that worries me, right? And I would not want a player who does not start both the games in the double game week. If I bring a double game week player, I want him to play both the games. That is just my mentality for now. So yeah, but Rashford is one of the most tempting player for me. Yeah, not even De Bruyne, because as I said, I don't have money for De Bruyne, right? And if I can't like play, I can play Wan-Bissaka here. Another thing I was thinking about was now Bailey. Bailey is another player I'm kind of thinking about, but still, I don't know what happens if Lindelof returns, right? So that is a concern, but still, Bailey has kind of got man of the match in 2 straight game weeks. So it kind of becomes difficult for coaches to remove player from the lineup if they do too good, right? So yeah, Bailey might be one of them if I can get Wan-Bissaka. Not sure, right? As I said, he is a risk, but still the fixtures are too good. So I don't know if I might even triple up on the Man United players, right? So yeah, this is all that I have to say for now. And I was kind of checking the expected goals. If you are one of those using free hit, just check the recent expected goals and assists. That will help you a lot. That expected goals and expected assists are just algorithmic kind of, you know, uh, expected. Now you get it from the word, that is not like anything certain, but that is the projected points. So I think on top is Lacazette for now. Lacazette is on top, and second is Oli Watkins. Third is Bruno Fernandes. Fourth is Chris Wood. Fifth is Bamford, but Bamford won't be playing in game week 18. And sixth is Aubameyang. So that is the expected goals for now. So yeah, try and get those players, because I do remember suggesting some FPL managers to go for El Ghazi, right? Because his expected goal was too high for past 2 games, and he did deliver. So that might also work out this game week. But again, there is midweek games, so that things might change. But still, for now, Lacazette is on top for last 3 games when it comes to expected goals. So if he does play, I don't think Lacazette is that bad of a choice at all. So yeah, as I said, if I want to do something like this, I might have to take 8-point hit, right, for the double game week. This is for double game week. If I want to bench boost in game week 19, I might have to do something like this if I want to bring Rashford in my team. And Rashford is not just for game week 19, he is for a longer term option. So yeah, so still not sure, but this is one of the plans for now. Right, now I'll get to the chat box. I'll get to your questions first. So yeah, as I said, Mesal, still wait, don't make any kind of decisions yet, right? There will be midweek games. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Wan-Bissaka, all these players will be involved. I'm pretty sure Liverpool also will be involved against Aston Villa, I guess. I'm not sure, but yeah, still wait. But still, I do think Robo and Don to Cancelo and Wan-Bissaka does look like an improvement to me, right? So yeah, do it. I don't think that's the worst thing that anyone has suggested to me. So CFC says hi. Thank you CFC for joining in. And yeah, I only need one more subscriber to reach 1.5k. So if anyone is new around here, do hit the subscribe button. And thank you so much. Yeah, where was I? It's Alpha says this thing is this season so unusual. I think there will be more blanks and double games. There definitely will be. I also do think so. Now, another thing that I'm kind of thinking about is the January transfer window, right? I'm pretty sure Liverpool needs some center back, right? I'm pretty sure there will be new players coming around, and some teams are there like who need depth in their team. Like if some of their first 11 gets injured or gets COVID virus, it's done. They just don't have the depth. So I'm pretty sure a lot of teams will be bringing a lot of managers in the transfer window. So that will also kind of change things, right? So let's see what happens. I'm one of the thing now about not using free hit is this might be, suppose, I don't know, I'm just predicting, this might be game week 18 might be the best time to use the free hit. But if I don't, and that might easily backfire, I just don't know. But if I don't use it this week and I use it sometime later in the double game week or sometime any time later, it might be more productive. I just don't know yet. So still, as I said, I'd want to save my chips looking at the way that this season is happening, right? So yeah, I do kind of agree with you. It's Alpha. So CFC said just now news coming of another lockdown. Is it for the England CFC? I'm not sure. I'm kind of streaming, so yeah, CFC. I'm not very sure. As I said, I just don't know how. If even if there's a lockdown, I don't know for how long can you do that, right? But still, England is one of the country that's hit most, and there's again mutation and all that stuff happening. So yeah, lives first, right? There, as I said, there's bigger thing than football. So yeah. Uh, okay. I'll get to your other questions. So it's Alpha says your opinion on Antonio. So yeah, one of the players is Antonio. About his, I think he is kind of starting now, right? Let me check how many minutes he played. I've not checked his minutes. I don't think he's that bad of an idea. He is explosive, right? But so injury prone. Fixes are not that bad. History 31 minutes, 30 minutes. Yeah, maybe wait. Yeah, just wait. Let me check their fixture. Yeah, let me first check West Ham. West Ham fixtures first. Seems fine to me for now. Yeah, Chelsea, West Ham, Brighton. Yeah, just but still. I think you should wait though. I do think you should wait. Just don't hurry on him. Yeah, just wait. I'm not saying he's a bad player at all, but still, he's not played full 90 minutes yet, I guess. So I personally wouldn't go near him. That's just me though, right? I just don't like playing with those kind of players. So if I use my transfer, he should play. Like Taylor is one of the players that I kind of feel like I wasted my transfer on, right? Because like I bought him and he just played 8 minutes, and after that he has literally returned nothing to me. He's injured, so I don't want that kind of transfer. Antonio can that easily be that kind of player. You bring him in and he plays 8 minutes and he gets injured. That can easily happen to you. So I don't think you should rush. Maybe his price might is right. Yeah, that might happen, but still, I don't think it's worth it. Just wait. You can easily get Wilson or those kind of players. The Wilson, yeah, and one player I was kind of trying to talk about was Wilson. I think his fixtures are getting better after game 19-20. I'm not sure. Yeah, after these, the fixtures are not that bad. It might work out, right? He is cheap on penalties, so it might happen. And even after these, the fixtures are not that bad. So I am kind of thinking of removing Calvert-Lewin for someone. I don't know. I think it's about time for Calvert-Lewin to go. But still, I'll still be patient. If I want to get Calvert-Lewin back, there's no way I can do that. So I'm still kind of being patient with Calvert-Lewin. Let's see what he comes up with in upcoming days. So yeah, Ankit says Cresswell. Yes, yeah, Cresswell. Yeah, I do like all the time that I have streamed. I haven't seen Cresswell in anyone's team except for Ankit. Like I do remember talking about this. Like Cresswell is a good value player. As I said, he's on free kicks. He's on like corners and he's the most nailed on player. So like just look at these minutes 90 99 look at these minutes. So it's just about time he returns something like this again. So yeah, maybe in the double game week, I guess. Maybe let's hope for that. So yeah, James says James, thank you so much for joining in and welcome. Ankit says 68 points and Salah, TA and Adams to play today. So good, so good. Salah, I'm pretty sure Salah won't blank this game week. They have been getting. It's not that the Liverpool are playing bad; they're just not getting the results. And we know that what Salah is capable of. We know what Liverpool as a team is capable of. So I think McCarthy is out for this game week. Not having the first keeper might hurt them, right? That might easily happen. Now let's see what happens. I have Ward Price. I hope he does something, I guess. But again, as I said, Salah is the most captain player this week. So I kind of hope he does not return a lot of points. So yeah. Okay, where was I? It's Alpha said 83 points to 2 to play. Okay, that's superb. That's superb. It's Alpha. Okay, Ina says wow. Okay, Damley says I have 7 players for blank gaming. Should I save my free hit for some other double gaming? Yeah, Damley. Now that also hugely depends on what kind of players you have. Now if you have 7 players, even if you have 11 players, but you have players like Bissouma and Oriol Romeo and I don't know Mitchell, that kind of player, it does not matter because like they are, even if Bissouma or Oriol Romeo plays 90 minutes, they're going to just return you 2 points, so it's like worthless. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, you do have numbers, but do you have the quality? That is what matters, damnly. So yeah, I'd want to know who are the 7 players, because for now my team also looks something like this. I also have 7 players. It's Calvert-Lewin, Kane, Fernandez, Grealish. I don't know. I still have time to wait for Taylor, right? If he does return, maybe I won't bring Wan Bissaka in my team. That's what I think. So yeah, I'll wait. And Bellerin, fine. Martinez, I don't know. Now I have Kane, I have Martinez. I just don't know. This game week already looks like a disaster, right? But still, I just don't know whom to bring in, whom to get off right now. So if I bring a player right now, I'd want him to have a good double game week too, and also plays in blank game week. And only team for that kind of circumstances, that kind of criteria, that who fulfills that kind of criteria is Man City players. But Man City players are so expensive, I just can't get them. So yeah, that is a worry for me too. Maybe I can get Rashford for someone. I guess I don't know. I don't know. As I said, the players I want are too expensive. Rashford, De Bruyne, and Diaz, Cancelo, very expensive, very expensive. So it looks like maybe Bailey or Wan Bissaka are the kind of player I need to target. So yeah, that is my thought for now. Yeah. So yeah, I'll move into other question. So what do you think? Diaz and Stones start every game, or there might be rotation with Laporte and Fernandinho? Now it's Alpha. As I've already said, like Stones has kind of started last 3 game weeks, right? Last 3 game weeks, he has been super consistent, and Diaz just looks like super nail on. It just does not look like he will be moved anyway from that team. So if we want to go for Man City player, I still suggest you to go for Diaz, right? So I think Ederson did not play this game week because maybe there's I don't know, it's just a rest, or maybe there's a COVID virus infection to him. I'm not very sure. I don't have a lot of info, but still, what I'm trying to say is Diaz must be the one if you want to go for the defensive one. And another thing is about Stones. Now I had this talk with one of our viewers too. I still think Laporte is the one that should play with Diaz. Now I don't know when. Like Laporte is one of those players. Like he was super important, super duper important, right before his injury, and now like he is easily been replaced with Diaz. If there was no Diaz, I'm probably sure Laporte would be the one starting there. So Stones for now has been consistent, but like the risk, right? It's Alpha. You do know the risk. He's not nailed on, not as nailed on as De Bruyne, I would say. So and not nailed on, like not as important. That's what I'm trying to say. It's Alpha. So even without Stones, they will do fine. That's what I think. So I won't be surprised if he gets rotated. It's Alpha. So Sagnik says, didn't have Son, Kane. I'm in trouble. 32 points only till now. So yeah, Son and Kane is another topic, right? Now it's it's still like that, I mean, I don't know. Like they blank few game weeks, and again when they return you double digits, and always all the time when they do score, like Kane and Son are the ones that's always involved. Now there's just too many players, right? I don't know. I'm happy that I captain Kane this week. Like it just felt like Kane should do something now because he had blanked, 3 games, I think. Let me check. Yeah, 3 games straight. So it just did not feel like it's Kane, and also Kane had a new baby, so it just felt like he should do something. I was kind of waiting for that, thumb sucking celebration and all that stuff. So yeah, it just was kind of an instinct. So yeah, it kind of worked out. Now, yeah, as I always said in all of my stream, you need at least one Kane or Son, no matter the fixtures. This is the season that they have looked super deadly, and I feel like you need at least one of them. That is one of the reason I stuck with Kane and removed Vardy from my team. So I kind of was scared to not play without Kane and Son in my team. So yeah, I don't know. It is kind of difficult, since considering that Son's ownership is about 60%. I guess that's a lot. That's a lot. So that will hurt you. So thankfully I have Kane. He's on penalties, so yeah, I'm kind of fine with it. So if you don't have Son and Kane, maybe consider getting one of them, right? If you already have both of them, just leave them there. Just don't overthink. Uh, Sagni, you still have your captain left, so maybe Salah will return you something. So just be patient with it. James says, when do you think hitting wildcard is good? Now, there's no such time as when, right? If you are talking about the time period this week, I think just wait till the midweek games finish. I guess there can be injuries, all that stuff, right? Now one thing is about price rise, right? If you don't activate your wildcard already this week, there might be a lot of price rises, and that might hurt you, James, while trying to get in players. But what you can do is look for alternative players, right? If you want Son and you don't have 9.7, just go for Rashford for 9.6. Try those kind of strategies, right? I think you should wait. I think you should wait. Just wait. This game week is not even finished yet, so I don't think you should hurry yet. unless you are like 100% sure that you just use it, no matter what, no matter injuries, no matter anything, you think your team is crap, right? You are 100% sure that you are going to use your wildcard this week, do it already, why not? But again, if you think you might not want to use it this week, just wait if you have that kind of doubt, James. That's what I'll say. Sagnik says, are you free hitting game week 18? For now, I think I might just take -4 or something and just bring in players who will play for game week 18, right? Because I already have 7 players, and I already have 6 players for now. And if I use my 2 transfer, I can have at least 8 players. And if I take a -4, I can have at least 9 players that can play without using free hit. So that is kind of good, right? If there's no surprise postponements of the games and anything, Sagnik, I'm not decided yet. As I said, now I thought the deadline was tomorrow, right? I thought that. So if the deadline was tomorrow, I was 100% sure I wouldn't use my wildcard, because I mean my free hit, because there's just not enough time to think about my team, right? But now, since it's January 12th, I have a lot of time to think about the free hit. So maybe I might just use it. I'm not sure yet. Not sure yet, Sagnik. So yeah. Ankit says currently in 1K. So good, doing so good. He's doing all the time. His ranking is too good. The points he delivers is too good all the time. So yeah, I don't know how you do it, but yeah. Okay, good for you, Ankit. Is taking -8 hit for game week 18 and again game week 19 feasible? Would you want to do that though? Would you want to do that, Sagnik? -8. Now, maybe in game week 19, right? If you are bench boosting, or like you are aiming for a lot of double game week players, -8 does not seem bad to me. Because like, if you like, I don't know, if you are trying to bring in Rashford, or maybe, I don't know, De Bruyne, taking -8 for those kind of players might work out. That might work out because they have good fixtures. If they play both the games on set pieces, these are very, very good professional players. So I do think for those kind of big hitters, -8 might work out. But if it's for like just to fill the spots, right? For let's say for game week 7, you are just trying to fill the spots for, I don't know, you're trying to bring in, like, I don't know, Mitchell or this kind of Saka or this kind of players. I don't think it's worth it to take hit for those kind of players. I personally think that, Sagnik. So it depends on which player you are taking the hit for, right? So for double game week, I think -8 seems fine to me. It can easily be returned, in my opinion. But for this blank game week, now it's already blank game weeks. You don't have first 11, and you take a lot of hits. Now, probably you won't even get average point. You might, if average is 40, you might get, I don't know, 20-25 points, and -8 on top of that seems too destructive for me. So that's what I'm trying to say, Sagnik. So Damdi says, Sati just subscribe, Ram Ram. Thank you, Damdi. Thank you so much. Yeah, dhanyawad. Damdi. Yeah, as I said, I only needed one more subscriber, right, for 1.5. Yeah, I think I'm almost there. So thank you so much for that, Damdi. So yeah. Sagnik says, goalkeeper option for double gaming apart from Martinez is Fabianski fit. I'm not sure about him because he did not play last game week, right? But one thing is I'm pretty sure about is, now if I want to bring for my, now let me just show you my double. What was I playing? Yeah, I think for my this is just for me, right? Not everyone's team is same. I could bring Johnston, or if you don't want that kind of player, Leno might work out, but he does not play double game week, right? I was also kind of, because he's cheap. One of the reason I kind of wanted Leno there was because he's only 4.9, cheaper than Kepa. I mean, sorry, cheaper than Mendy. I'm sorry, cheaper than Mendy, right? He's cheaper than Mendy, Leno. So I don't think it's the end of the world if you think about Leno, right? Now I don't have money for Leno, but yeah, you could do that, I guess. Oh, I do have money for Leno. Okay, yeah, I can have Leno here, but again, Leno or Johnston, it kind of depends on the money you are spending. I don't know. I don't think Southampton defense is that good of an option for double game week, right? Maybe the Man United players for defense. I think De Gea is only 5.3 or something. I did check his price, right? Maybe those players can also work out, Sagnik. Yeah, Fabianski would be the best one. But if he's fit, I think I still go for Fabianski. I wouldn't think twice if he's fit. I'm pretty sure he'll play both the games. Maybe except for that, there's only one player who is 4.5 and who has double game week, and that is Johnston. So yeah, I think there's not much to choose when it comes to cheap goalkeeping choices, So where was I? So Utkrist says, I mean Son and Kane to De Bruyne, and so did I miss your question, Utkrist? So I mean Son and Kane to De Bruyne and Martial. Okay, Son and Kane to De Bruyne and Martial. Would I want to do that? Son, but that does Martial. No, 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 not Martial. Utkrishna. If it was for Rashford, maybe I would have thought of it. Not from now. As I said, Utkrist. Now Cavani is banned for 3 games, right? Now he missed last game week, and now he'll miss the Carabao Cup, and now again he will miss the EFL Cup, FA Cup. I don't know, but there is 2 midweek games, so he will be missing those 2, and he will be back for the game week 18, and maybe probably he'll play there, and also in 19. So I don't know if Martial is super nailed on, right, Utkrist? That is one of the reason I'm not sure if Martial is the one. If you ask me between Martial and Rashford, I'll easily go for Rashford. Rashford is one of the most tempting player for me personally right now, Utkrist. So yeah, for me it should be Rashford. So nah, I wouldn't do this. Son and Kane, De Bruyne, De Bruno. So I'm probably sure that's De Bruyne, or is it Bruno? I'm sorry, I kind of got confused. I'm pretty sure it's De Bruyne, but yeah, De Bruyne looks good. Martial, not very sure. Not very sure. Uh, so Ankit says congratulations for 1.5k. So yeah, I don't know if I have 1.5k right now because I'm kind of streaming. So yeah. As I said, I only needed 1 or 2 subscribers, and thank you so much for everyone's support. Thank you so much. Good content's coming up. Yeah, thank you so much. So Utkarsh says bench Suchek. Yeah, Suchek is one of the player I might get there. Now, yeah, one thing I was kind of playing around with was Suchek versus Rafinha in my team. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you are kind of looking for that budget player who can help you, who has double game week and maybe return you good points, right? And I'm pretty sure some of those are Bowen, Suchek, and Rafinha, right? Now, Bowen, I don't know. He was kind of replaced by Lazini, I guess. Now, I just don't know. He's not just the same kind of player. And it looks like Moyes is kind of experimenting with his team, right? And he's not getting enough time there on the pitch. So, I eliminated Bowen from my watch list. Now I had Suchek and Rafinha, and now I started to compare them. Right, I looked at their stats, and what I saw was Suchek has way more appearances, right, and he has more goals, but the number of crosses that Rafinha has was insane. Like it was not even comparable. The chances created was more for Rafinha, right? Assist was more for Rafinha, but goals were more for Suchek. So it feels like it should be Rafinha for me. Rafinha is easily more, viable attacking option, better attacking option when it comes to stats. I looked at that, but the thing about Suchek is the way that he's scoring, the way he's playing right now, the form, you just can't ignore it. And for his price, like he's just too good for that. Now, only thing I want to say is it feels like Rafinha looks more likely to score than Suchek. Like Suchek has been like getting headers and scoring, I don't know, at the right time, right? That is happening for him right now. But will that happen in a longer term? Will that keep on happening this season? So yeah. I think Rafinha still is a better bet than Suchek. If you have money for Rafinha, go for Rafinha. I personally would go for Rafinha, but I didn't. I was playing around with my team. I did not have money for Rafinha, so I had to get Suchek there. So this is just my plan. As I said, this is not something I would do right away. So yeah, if you are one of those kind of thinking between Rafinha and Suchek, go for Rafinha if you have the money. That's what I would suggest. Suchek is not that bad option either, but still, according to stats, Rafinha looks better to me. So FPL Juggernaut says, please make a free hit draft for game week 19. Free hit for 19. Okay, you are using free hit 19. I think that's a good one. Like if there's no postponements, right, Juggernaut, I do feel like, but you can't do it. Like if, as I said, if I had got the Manchester City double game week fixture and Man United's, the new fixture that came for Man United and Man City, if I had just got those fixtures a little earlier, I would have such a good team ready for myself for game week 18 and 19, Now, I don't know, that fixtures kind of were published a little late, so I couldn't plan as better, right? This team could have been so better. Like I don't have any Man City asset there, and that is kind of scary. Looking at the fixtures and the way that they are playing, I'm kind of scared to not have any kind of Man City player in my team. But they are so expensive. I just can't get them in. So yeah, that is kind of a worry not having any Man City player in my team. So FPL Juggernaut, yeah, of course I'll do that for game week 19. Now I won't do it right away because Juggernaut, come on, like you have seen how unpredictable this season is, right? If I make a free hit draft for game week 19 right now, like everything will change until then. So yeah, I'll keep this in my mind, right? I'll do this. I'll make a free hit draft for game week 19, of course. Why not? So Ola Stamos says, just to flex a little bit, having awesome season and leading your league for now. Okay, that's you. Let me check. Let me check already. Not this. Let me just leave it there for now. So, uh, where's my league? I think Ankit was second in my league. So, yeah. So Hero, yeah. Is that you, Stamos? Is that you? So yeah, I was talking about your team. Like you have been doing good with your captainship. Are you still doing good with your captainship? Yeah, still doing good with his captainship. So I don't know if it's you or not, Ola Stamos, but I hope it is you. Yeah, but yeah, you have been doing so good with your captainship. I was kind of looking at your team. I also talked about this with everyone, right? And like you have been super good with your captainship. Like again, Son captainship before this game week. Let me see, Salah, maybe not. But yeah, one thing I did notice about your was captainship was going too good. Salah blanked again, but still you are on top. And most of on every league that you are in, you are most of them on first or second. All of them, literally all of them. So yeah, too good, too good. Yeah, uh, doing very good, man. Yeah, and feel free to suggest some. I mean, just put some suggestion in the chat box so you can help everyone out, right? Thank you all last timers for being part of the league. Thank you so much. Uh, Utkush says it's a hamstring tear. Taylor will be out for easy 5 weeks. Okay. Thank you for that, Utkush. Thank you so much for that info. I did not know. As I said, it's so difficult to get information about small players. Right? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to like demean anyone or anything, but still, like as I said, if it was an injury for I don't know Trent or Robertson or Diaz, these kind of players, it would have been all over the media. But I just can't find any news about Taylor. When Taylor, Mitchell, Lamptey, these kind of player gets injured, I just don't see enough coverage from the media. So yeah, Utkarsh, so yeah, thank you so much for that information. Uh, Sagnes says, bro, how about taking a -4 hit or a -8 hit for this game week 18, and then free hit game week 19. Bench boost is not looking a good option now. Yeah, Sagni, if the games don't get cancelled, right? If the games don't get cancelled, I don't think bench boost is that bad of an option at all, Sagnik, right? Now, I do know where you are coming from. Me too. I'm kind of worried the way that games are being postponed right now. If nothing happens, if the games happen as usual, right? I still think bench boost is a very good option because that is what my whole team is kind of based around for double game week. Since game week 15, 16, that's what I've done. Prepare my team for double game week. Now, I still think I'll do the bench boost, as I said. Now, Man City have started playing, Sheffield has started playing, maybe Fulham have not, right? But still, I'm pretty sure they will start playing after next game week. So I don't think there's a lot of problem with the, COVID virus. As of now, it's kind of improving, right? So let's hope it stays that way. If all the team starts playing and there's no problem, I think I'll use my bench boost because, as I said, the team that I've made right now is kind of surrounded on the plan of using bench boost for Game Week 19 Sagnik. So yeah, that's what I probably think. Free hit in Game Week 19, not a problem, not a problem. Like you will double the chances of doing everything, not a problem at all. So yeah. So where are the messages? So James says, is there any good midfielders around 5.5.6 who play blank and double? Blank and double. I've not really checked. I guess I don't know. Is there maybe Aston Villa players? I guess. Let me check for Aston Villa players. Aston Villa do play, yeah, here and do play in the double game week too. Yeah, Aston Villa. Man United players, I don't think so. So yeah, this could be a good one, but I do think it's only Aston Villa. Maybe Arsenal. Arsenal don't play double game week. Arsenal don't play double game week. Spurs don't play. Man City too expensive. Burnley maybe not. Burnley do have double, but I think it's difficult. So Sheffield not. Yeah, I think it's only for if you are looking for that kind of player. I think it should be for Aston Villa. Let me check Aston Villa players. Aston Villa midfielders, right? So I think it should be James. I think it should be Aston Villa midfielders, but I don't see a lot of scope in here for Aston Villa midfielders. Yeah, I don't see a lot of players. Yeah, as I said, if you want a player for 5 and 5.6, it should be Aston Villa players who play in blank and also double game week, right? I mean both double game week. So you are saying that, right, James? Who played 2 games in game week 19 and play at least one in game week 18. So it just looks like Aston Villa midfielders to me. Maybe El Ghazi for 5.8. Traore, what is the price for Traore? 5.9, that's expensive, too expensive. Yeah, I don't see a lot of players for that kind of price range. Yeah, maybe El Ghazi or Traore. Yeah. Maybe El Ghazi or Traore are the players for that kind of. They play in 18 and also play in 19 double game week. So yeah, if you are targeting that kind of player, James, I think it should be Aston Villa midfielders. Yeah, go for that. Uh, so Randy says, what do you think? Oh, where's the question? What do you think of my free hit game week 18, Darlow? Now, I think the Newcastle player, I mean goalkeeper, is back, but still I'm pretty sure Darlow will be there. Now another thing is, Randy, if you want to kind of save some money, right? I think you can go for, except for Darlow, if you want that Newcastle defender, right? Newcastle defense. Maybe also think about Yedlin there, because one of the free hit I have created a free hit for 18 game week 18, Randy. You can go to the channel and check out. I have created a template for game week 18. Now that is not the final team. That team will change in upcoming days. Until deadline, I'll be producing a new, better version of that team if possible. But for now, that is what I have produced, and I have Yedlin instead of Darlow. Now I do think Yedlin is a good value because he is been playing 90 minutes and he's only 4.3, and you'll get that coverage for Newcastle versus Sheffield, because I'm probably sure you are trying to get a Newcastle defender for this game week. I'm pretty sure, right? Now Yedlin is playing, he's only 4.3. You can use that money somewhere else instead of Darlow. So yeah, Darlow not that bad choice, but as I said, you can still get a Newcastle defender, right? The clean sheet point, and still save money. So you can go for Yedlin there, or maybe some other. Lewis is not playing anymore, so yeah, maybe some other cheap Newcastle defender. Diaz, Cancelo, can't argue with that. Tierney, too good. I think his price also rose just now, and Saka, KDB, Bruno, Son, not bad, not bad. Kane, Wilson, yeah. Bench, Clark. I think Clark is another for Newcastle, right? What is his price, Clark? 4.5. Is he playing right now? Yeah, he is playing 4.5 though. I think Ampadu is another player who is just 4.3. Just if you just want a player who just at least plays, right, for the game week 18. I mean, yeah, for game week 18, the blank game week, Ampadu is one. Now you can expect a clean sheet, but still at least he plays, right? So yeah, he's one of the players for 4.3 and who will play in game week 19. I mean 18. So yeah, maybe that Newcastle versus Sheffield might in a draw that can easily happen, like nil, right? So yeah, M2 is one of the players. If you just want a player who at least plays, right, Randy? So you can remove Clark for M2 and maybe save some 0.2, that kind of money, right? You can do that. So Mitchell is fine, no problem. Brewster, fine. I don't see any other player who will start for that kind of price range. If there's anyone who can start for 4.5, I think it should be Brewster, right? So yeah, the team looks strong, man. The team looks strong. As I said, you can play around with Darlow to Yedlin, or maybe Clark to Amp2, or yeah, you can just, if you need some money, you can play around with it. So that's what I'm trying to say. But for now, the team looks too strong to me. Yeah, not that bad, not that bad. Saka, yeah, maybe some kind of improvement there can be done, but still, yeah, nope. I wouldn't complain much the way that he's playing right now. So, uh, so okay, Randy is talking about Gundogan. I'm not very sure about Gundogan. I don't know how nail on he is. So Vignesh says, thank you, Vignesh, for joining in. And double up on City defense or double up on City attack. KDB Sterling free hit 18. Oh, tough. I think, but still, like, this shouldn't be a question. I would easily double up on the attack, right? I would do that, Vignesh. Yeah, I'd do that. Brighton. Now, one thing I've talked about this Brighton team is the way that Potter is kind of rotating all the players. I just don't know. There's been a lot of rotation as of now, right, for Brighton. But I still do think if you can afford Sterling and De Bruyne, it should be Sterling and De Bruyne. But again, I don't know. Why not get one defender and one midfielder? I think that looks more kind of Vignesh. I don't know. That looks like a better bet to me. Like, I don't know if Man City will keep a clean sheet or not. As I said, now Brighton were one of the most good attacking side, but now I don't know. As I said, a lot of rotation. I just don't know what Potter is doing right now. So I think I would go for one midfielder and one defender. I think that looks more balanced to me, Vignesh. That is just my suggestion, though, right? But again, KDB and Sterling is, like, without a doubt, a better solution than I don't know, Cancelo and Diaz or all these players. So yeah. Okay, Uday Sharma says, which team do you support? Kind of Liverpool, I guess. I'm a Barcelona supporter, so yeah, I'm kind of neutral when it comes to Premier League. But yeah, I do kind of like Liverpool. I was hugely influenced by their play. So yeah. Why you not getting KDB? I don't have the money, Extreme. I just don't. I don't. As I said, for me now, more than KDB, for me now, I'm super tempted by Rashford. Extreme. And yeah, thank you for joining in, Extreme. I'm not saying KDB is bad. The way he played last game week was like too good to ignore, right? Extreme. I'm not saying that KDB is bad, but he's just too expensive. Who am I going to remove? I don't want to remove Kane, right? After that double point return, why would I want to do that? The fixtures are too good. He just gave birth to his son. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's fine to have Kane there. If I want to have De Bruyne in my team, I'll have to remove Kane from my team. So, and that means I won't have any Spurs players, and that is just too scary for me right now. So yeah, that is there's just everyone's team is different right now. So Extreme, yeah, that is one of the reason. And Uday Sarma says yeah. Sagnik says Martinez, Bellerin, uh, Martinez, Bellerin, me, one Bisaka. I'm pretty much onto it. I have Wilfrey hit in 19. I have, according to my team, all loss accepted. Okay, Martinez, Bellerin, me, one Bisaka, Rashford, Bruno, KDB, DCL, Wilson, Brewster with a -8 hit. Wilfrey hit. Martinez, Ben me against Man United. There, but again, you have Bruno. That kind of cancels out. So KDB, DCL, Wilson. Yeah, this is kind of difficult with a -8 hit. Martinez, Bellerin, me, Wan Bisaka. Uh, I don't know. This is kind of difficult. This Wilson, Martinez, Bellerin, Martinez against Spurs. Is there a clean sheet there? Brewster, I'm not even sure he'll start. Now I'll show you. I was looking at Brewster, right? So it's kind of been long since he played a lot of minutes. So yeah, I'm not sure if he'll start or not. So Brewster, is it worth? It's all about, is it worth doing that, right? Now, if you get your captainship right, Sarnik, if you, I don't know, captain Bruno and KDB and they return you good, I think that -8 can easily be recovered. I don't think it's the worst idea. Maybe it's not that bad. The team looks good, but again, Fernandez against me, right? So yeah, that is kind of difficult. But yeah, it's not the worst team I've seen. So yeah, maybe that might work out. That might, if your captainship is good enough, I think Sagni, that can be recovered. So Corner says GG. So yeah. Uh, Uday Sharma says, please check Highlander in your league. We'll do that in a while, I guess. Could you tell me where is your, like, what is your rank in the league for now? I think it will take a lot of time to just search for the team. So yeah. Fazli says, thank you Fazli for joining in. What's your thought on this forward double game week? Double game week. Bamford, Antonio, Rodrigo. Not bad, not bad. I personally might just do that. Not Antonio though. Bamford and Rodrigo. I might just do that. As I said, about Antonio, let me see him play at least 90 minutes. I don't know. He's just too injury prone, and now in that kind of quick succession, I think there's still 1 week, right? In the, let me check Antonio in the double game week. Let me just check already. So will he get a good rest? 19, then 16, 17, 18, 19. So one game in 16 and another 17, 18, 19. 2 days of gap. So will he be ready to play full 90 minutes for both these games, considering how injury prone he is? So Fastly, are you okay with that? I personally am not. I personally am not. Even if Taylor returns, right, in game week 18, I don't think he'll play both in game week 19. I don't think he'll play both the games in game week 19. So yeah, maybe not Antonio, but Bamford and Rodrigo, I don't see a problem with that. One thing about Rodrigo, as I said, he's not playing full 90 minutes. That kind of worries me, right? But still, he's just the Leeds team just to attacking. So Fastly, yeah, that's what I think. Antonio, maybe rethink about Antonio, but other two, it's fine, I guess. Uh, James says, who's better on wildcard? Saka, who plays blank and only plays one in double, or El Ghazi, who plays blank and has double? I would go for El Ghazi. Like, I'll just do that. Yeah, El Ghazi. I don't think Barkley is gonna replace him anytime soon. El Ghazi, right? And he has been looking attacking. I just go for El Ghazi. Yeah, James. I wouldn't have to explain a lot. I think I'd go for El Ghazi. So Utrecht says, I prepared my team for bench, and I was not planning free hit on game 18. Check out the team on Insta and advice. I'm so confused right now just because of Man City fixture change. Yeah. Let me check the team already. Utrecht. So, mm, okay, Utrecht is planning for the bench boost in Game Week 19. So that's what he's trying. Yeah, and I'll also talk about one of the James's wildcard team for Game Week 18. If you are one of those thinking about using, I don't know, the wildcard for Game Week 18, right? Maybe we'll discuss about that too. Uh, so this is what Utkar's team looks like right now. Let me do this. Mm, yeah, this is what his team looks like right now. So it is kind of dark, I guess, but still it does work. So what he has said is Game Week 19 planning bench boost. Now if I want De Bruyne, I need to mess all of my plans and use triple captain instead of bench boost. PS plan to get around 125 by bench boost. This De Bruyne fix change just ruined my plans. So if you want De Bruyne is tempting. I can't ignore that either, right? I do know how tempting De Bruyne is, but still, like if it jeopardizes your entire team, I don't know. I think I'd be fine without De Bruyne. Like as I said, like he's so instrumental to the team. I do know that, but still he could blank. That can happen. That can happen. For past I don't know 3 or 4 games, I played without De Bruyne and it kind of worked out. That's not gonna happen for a longer time, right? Because he's one of the premium player that's gonna like give you big points, right? I'm pretty sure. If not today, definitely next week he will do that. So he is that kind of player. So I prepared my team for bench boost. For 18. Check out the team. Okay. Bench boost in game week 19. Antonio. Yeah, the team looks good. Konsa. Also double game week. Konsa. Martinez, Meslier. I'm not sure if Meslier is gonna give you any kind of point there, but I think Meslier is already 4.6 right now, right? So you got him for 4.5, so maybe just leave him there. Diaz, Antonio, not very sure. 6.2. Maybe get Rodrigo there. Why not? Okay, you already have Meslier, Dallas, and Bamford, so you can't get Rodrigo there. Antonio, I just don't know. That Antonio just looks like it's just about time he gets injured again. I'm not saying, as I said, just 2 days, right, between the Game Week 19 first game and Game Week 19 second game. So is he going to play all of that, Utkrist? Now, do you think that will happen? Antonio will play full 90 minutes in both of them. Now, he could just come off the bench and just score, right? The fixtures are easy for him. That can happen. Like, he is explosive player. So, yeah. Yeah, I think this is not bad, though. Fernandez' son, right? Suchek, El Ghazi. Yeah, differentials. Yeah, it might work out. Stones, I'm not sure about Stones. Stones may not play both the double game weeks. If the player you have does not play both the game weeks, as I said, I think it just beats the purpose. Like, why not just get Bellerin, who plays one game week, or Tierney, who just plays one game week and has a good fixture? Maybe Reguilon, who plays one game week and has a good fixture instead of Stones, right? You can do that. If the player does not play both the game weeks, I just don't see the point of bringing them in. So yeah, maybe think about Antonio right now. As I said, you got Meslier for 4.5, so maybe just leave him there. But I don't see a clean sheet there. But even if he returns one clean sheet, I think it's a win, Utkarsh. So no problem with that either. Suchek, yeah, you can't say anything about Suchek either. The way that he's playing right now. Kane and Son against Sheffield, not bad. Yeah, the team looks fine to me, I guess. Now let's hope Stones plays both the games, right? And Antonio does not get injured. The team does not look that bad to me. -8. So yeah, yeah, the team looks fine to me. Let's hope. Now there's some things we can't control, right, with Chris? So yeah, and Stones playing and Antonio not getting injured is one of those. So Rahul says Bellerin keep or remove. I think I would keep it. Why would you remove him? Now it also hugely depends on what you are doing in game week 18, right? Now if you are free hitting, I guess, but if you free hit, like it does not matter what transfers you do, like it will be cancelled out. But what I'm trying to say is he does play in next game week 18, the blank game week. So why would you want to remove him? And the fixture is not that bad. Crystal Palace, Newcastle, there's at least one clean sheet in these 2 games. So that's what I believe. I also thought he would return me something for the West Brom game, right? But he was subbed off. I'm pretty sure he was subbed off because of the yellow card that he received. So yeah, maybe just keep him. I would keep him. I wouldn't do anything to him for now, Rahul. So Mono says, my free hit team is Darlow. A lot of them are going for Darlow. I don't know, 5 million, right? Darlow. Why not Leno, 4.9? Who are the other players for that kind of price range? I guess that's probably it. Man United 5.3, Ederson 6 million. So let me check for the goalkeepers. I think do I want to spend 5 million for Darlow, but still it does look like a clean sheet to me. Man City 6 million. won't invest that money. 5.3, Arsenal 4.9. Yeah, if not Darlow, I think I'd go for Leno. But still, Crystal Palace are way more attacking than Sheffield is, so I do see where you are coming from. So maybe yeah, Darlow might work out. No problem with that, Manoj. Darlow, as I talked about this, maybe if you want that Newcastle coverage, I'm sorry about that, just go for Yedlin instead of Darlow in the defense. Maguire, and yeah, another one of the thing is why Maguire and why not Wan Bissaka. I just don't get this because Maguire is a center back and he's also 5.3, and Wan Bissaka is a fullback and he's also 5.3 and he's as nailed on. Is there anything I don't know about Wan Bissaka? Please let me know in the chat box. Is he kind of injured or is he getting rotated or something? I just don't know. If you are getting 5.3, you are getting same team player for same price, and one of them is fullback, one of them is center back. Why not go for Wan Bissaka? I just don't get this. So this was one of the comments also I got in my YouTube latest video, right, about free hit team. So why not Wan Bissaka? I'd want to know that. So if there's no problem, he's nailed on, super nailed on, and Wan Bissaka is playing, I think instead of Maguire, you should go for Wan Bissaka, or maybe even Bailey if you want to save some money. Bailey also seems fine. Why not? If he plays, right? I don't know now when Lindelof will be back, but still, you'll save some money. Tierney can't argue, 18 points, right? So I'm not going to say anything. Cancelo, I don't know when Walker will be back. As soon as Walker will be back, maybe there's a problem for Cancelo, but as of now, I think Cancelo is fine. But still, Diaz is the most nailed on player, right? And midfielder, Aubameyang, fine. Yeah, as I said, Aubameyang is the sixth player with the most expected goals for now, and he's on penalties. But still, you can get Son for 9.7. You can get Fernandes for 11 million. Do you want to spend more money on Aubameyang? It depends. But still, Aubameyang is expected to score soon. So Manos, that might work out. I'm not saying it won't. De Bruyne, Sterling, Son. The midfield looks good. El Ghazi, not that bad either. Wilson, Lacazette. Yeah, Lacazette is also not that bad. Brewster, Ampadu, Mitchell. Yeah, I won't complain too much, but still, I do see some places you can save money, as I said. Maguire, you can change to Bailey or maybe Wan Bissaka. Yeah, the team looks good though. I don't know. I can't complain too much. Tierney looks good too. Yeah, the team looks good to me. Manoj. Yeah, the team looks good. I can't complain too much. Sterling, De Bruyne. Let's hope they play. Yeah, but still, the team looks good to me. I've got double Man City defense. My free hit team: Darlow, Cancelo, Diaz, Tierney, KDB, Rashford, Saka, Son, Bruno, Keane, and Lacazette up front. Yeah, it looks good to me. Diaz, Tierney, Darlow. How did you have a lot? There's so much money, you know. Tierney, Cancelo. These are like all the premium defenders, except for Saka, all the premium midfielders, and also the premium forward. So I don't know. If I can argue with that. Yeah, Saka. Yeah, the team looks good to me. No problem with that. If you want to save some money, you could go for Smith Rowe. You know, he is kind of playing right now, and he has been doing good, and he's only 4.4. So yeah, let me show you. Now I don't know how nailed on he is, right? But look at this. In past 3 game weeks, he has returned these kind of points, and he's only 4.4 price range. So yeah, if you don't have enough money for Saka, go for Smith Rowe. That can also work out. So yeah, as I said, I was kind of playing with the team, and yeah, he's one of the players that you might want to look out for him. If you just want a player who at least plays on the bench, right? Go for him. Why not? Just 4.4. So yeah, MSK, the team looks good to me. Everyone looks like a premium player, so why not? The team looks good for me. Yusuf says, "Can you do a free hit team?" I did, Yusuf. Guys, come on, turn on the notification or do something, right? I just posted the free hit team. Go and check in my channel, right? I've just posted about 4 or 5 hours ago. I posted a free hit team. As I said, that free hit team is not a final team, right? There will be changes until the deadline stream, and I will come up with a better free hit team. But for now, that is something. I have thought of, and one of the thing is I thought that tomorrow was the deadline for Game Week 18, so I kind of made it in a hurry. But still, the content that I have produced is still relevant. So Yusuf, yeah, everyone, please do turn on the notification, right? And yeah, you won't have to ask questions like this. Do a free hit team because I've already done that. I posted the video. It's just 5 or 6 minutes. I did not want to make it too long and something. So yeah, Yusuf, yeah, do check it out in the YouTube. I posted the video. Yeah, and thank you for joining in. Ankit says, better don't use the wildcard. Wildcard in Game Week 24, 25 for big doubles. Game Week 26. Yeah, there has been talk about this. Is predicted though. This is not sure. This is predicted that there are better double game weeks coming up and bigger blank game weeks coming up soon. So not soon, but still there. It is predicted, right, Ankit? So just follow Ben Krellin. He has everything you need about the predicted blank and double game weeks. So yeah. It, but we don't know, Ankit, right? As I said, I don't know. It could be more productive using this week or maybe game week 19. Cards like free hit and all this kind of stuff. It could be better using this week. It could easily prove to be that. But again, we are kind of skeptical people because of the way that this season is happening, right? Because of coronavirus. So yeah, Ankit, I wouldn't like object about what you said though. I do think uh yeah, what you said is right. I would personally save my wild card. I wouldn't use it at all right now. There's no way I'm doing that. So James says, have you considered the second wild? No, 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 not even close. Not even close. The only chip I will use is free hit and bench boost right now. Not even triple captain for now. The only two chips for game week 19 is if this coronavirus had not hit us, right? My plan was so clear and simple and easy, right? Just use free hit in 18 and just use bench boost in 19. But again, this sudden cancellation and everything is kind of changing everything, and it kind of is becoming difficult to think because the game weeks are coming so fast and there's so little time to think, right? And yeah, that is what is happening right now. So wildcard, not even, I've not even thought of it right now. I won't even think of that right now. It will come handy in later. I'm pretty sure about that. Like it's like the protective layer. The wildcard is like a protective layer. If something happens drastically bad to your team, just wildcard and everything will be fine. So unless I need to, I just don't think I need to wildcard in my team. I have all the fine players. They are playing. They have double game mix. I just don't see a point of using wildcard right now in my team. So James, yeah, wildcard are like some emergency chip. Wildcard is not to be used unless you have to. So that is what I personally think, James. That is just my opinion though. So Ankit says, was KDB playing as a forward in the last match? Anyway, he was Super City are back. Yeah, yeah. No, no, no. I think there was a huge fault in how Lampard set up his team. I do probably think that because if you look at how De Bruyne scored, did you see the space there? They were so open, and there was this kind of controversy how Ziyech did not track back for that second goal. So there was just too much space there for the Man City to exploit, and they did. They're Man City after all. So yeah, that's what happened. Okay. Uh, Okay, James says, could you show the wildcard plan I sent you on Insta earlier? Yeah, let me just do that. So yeah, as I said, if any one of you is thinking maybe you will wildcard, like I don't know if anyone is thinking that, or maybe this template might change your mind. This is what James has been kind of working on for the game week 18 wildcard. So this is what he has thought. So my initial reaction for this team was right: Stones, uh, Rodrigo. Where is this the team? I think this is the team, right? James, I do believe this is the team because I think there was no. This is after. This is not the team. Wait, just a minute. Let me download that already. So James had. Let me just show you. James, could you send me your team again in my Instagram? I kind of lost it in the conversation, I guess. Yeah, please, James, please send me your team again once if you can do that, please, because I kind of downloaded the wrong team. So yeah, please, if you could do that, I'd be very thankful. James, please, yeah, send me in the Instagram DM. Uh, MSK says, I was thinking of taking out Adams for Antonio. They may get the same points. Worth the risk? Adams now, I think Sagnik also removed Adams for, I don't remember whom, but he did remove Adams. So I don't know. I like Adams does not seem like that bad of a choice to me. I don't. I personally, now I'll just tell you from my perspective. If you don't have anywhere else to use your transfer, right? If you already have a perfect team, a fit team, and you still have extra transfers, do that. Because I personally don't think I'd want to remove War Prowess and bring in Suchik or Rafinha, or will remove War Prowess and bring in Bowen. I wouldn't do that. I do know that War Prowess is not a good choice. He's not the best choice for the double game week. I do know that the way that he plays so deep and all that stuff. I do know that, but still, I wouldn't want to waste my transfer there because I have Bisuma to remove, I have Taylor to remove, I have Foster to remove, and make my team better, right? MSK. Now, for you, if you already have a good team, right? The team that you need for game week 19 or 18, and you don't have to use that transfer. If you have extra transfer, do that. Or else I wouldn't suggest you to do that because J Adams is already playing double game weeks and the fixtures are not that bad either. So I think one fixture is tough, but still, I think let me just check. But yeah, I do think one fixture is not that good enough. And Leicester maybe not that good, but still, at least there should be something here. So yeah, nah, I wouldn't do that personally because I have to use my transfer somewhere else. If you don't have to use a transfer somewhere else, maybe do that. So Maguire, MSK says Maguire has a goal threat from corners, so could score when where Wan Bissaka don't get many assists. Okay, that is the reason. But still, I do think Wan Bissaka did get an assist this game week. I do know that. Yeah, but still, I'd rather go for a fullback for that kind of price range than a centre back. So yeah, I'm not saying Maguire is a bad player or anything. Don't go for him. Do it, but still, I don't know. I still go for Wan Bissaka though. Always go for fullback. MSK. Uh, yeah, but I do agree with you. The aerial threat, yeah, got it. Uh, Mono says Maguire for headers on Fernandez set pieces. Yeah, okay. Utku says because Maguire in fourth yellow card, another reason to get Bisaka instead. Okay, I did not know that, Utku. Now, yeah, another player who is on fourth yellow card is Grealish. I was checking the stats, right, and Grealish is on. He already has 4 yellow cards, and I was kind of watching the Aston Villa games, and the yellow cards that Grealish has received is so rubbish, like the tackles he made is just not worth the yellow cards. So yeah, it's on him. The way I'm probably sure if he gets a yellow card in game week 18, I'm probably sure I'll remove Grealish and maybe try and get Rashford in my team, because Rashford is one of the most tempting player, as I said, I want in my team. So yeah, I'll do that. Uh, and yeah, thank you for that, Utkush, for that stat. Muzamil says Captain Berlin bought me big 0 point after being sub in the first half instead of Son mistakenly. Captain Berlin, why would you do that though? Like, now I would kind of be. I don't know. I would consider captaining Trent, right? I did captain Trent last season though, 1 or 2 times, because of the form he's in, and he's on corners. Like last season, he was on both side corners. He would take right corners, he would take left corners. But this season, left corners are kind of taken by Robertson, and last season he was on direct free kick too. So like he did return 19-21 points in a single game. Trent, I do remember that, right? So Trent captaincy I would consider, but Bellerin not on free kicks, not on direct free kicks, not on corners, nothing. Why would I want to captain Bellerin just for the, I don't know, clean sheet? I guess, I don't know, Muzamil. So yeah, I don't know. That was just a bad decision, I guess. So okay, uh, James, has sent his team. Let me just show you. Uh, see, this is James' wildcard team. Okay. So this is what James' team look like. So as I said, if any one of you is kind of thinking of using the wildcard, maybe take some in from here, right? I don't know if anyone is doing that. I personally am not doing that, right? But if anyone is thinking of it, so this is what he thinks. Now, as I said, now I did talk about this wildcard with him personally, and the thing is, I'm not sure about Stones, right? What he's trying to do is have enough 11 players for game week 17, and also have enough players for game week 19 to bench boost in the double game week. So that is what he's planning with his wild card. So let me just tell you that first. So that is the reason he has all the players that at least plays, right? Now, the problem I had here with was, one was Stones. I don't know how much nailed on he is, and I don't know when. It's just about time. It feels like Laporte takes over his place. He's always fighting for that place. It just looks like it's about time that Ake comes in there for him. Garcia maybe not so much now because of this. He also has contracted COVID virus. That's what I heard, right? So Stones, not very sure about it. Right? It is a risk with every Man City player, but Stones, I wouldn't do that. Another player I talked about was Grealish. Now he is on 4 yellow cards, so like if he gets 1 yellow card in 18, he won't be playing one match in the double of game week 19. So it's no double game week for Grealish in game week 19 if he concedes a yellow card in game week 18. So that can happen. So Grealish, Stones was another player, and another player was Rodrigo. Now Rodrigo, as I said, he's not playing full 90 minutes, and in few past game weeks, if you check his field time, it's been a long time since he played 90 minutes. I do think he played 90 minutes before 2 or 3 game weeks, but still he's not super nailed on player, right? But when he does play, he does look threatening. Rodrigo may not be that big of a problem because, as I said, he might not play full 90 minutes, but he still plays 70-60 minutes, and if he returns point, it's fine. Stones, he might not even play at all, right? There's just too many options in the center back position. And Grealish, as I said, maybe a yellow card. And about Martial, now in game week 18, the problem with Martial is Cavani will be back. So Does that now? Do we know? I don't know. I don't know if Martial will start or not. It can easily be Cavani there, right? That can easily happen. That kind of money, why would I want to spend on a player who will not play both the games in the double game week? So those were the things I talked about with James, right? This is not a perfect team, maybe near to perfect. I don't know. Like, but still, Martial, Rodrigo, Stones, and Grealish are the players that I kind of pointed out to him. So if you are one of those using a free hit, using a wild card, I don't know what you're doing. Maybe this is some things you might want to consider to make your team better, right? So yeah, this is James's team. He still has time to work on it. So, but this is what he's planning. He has not activated his wild card, but this is something he has been planning. So yeah. Uh, okay. Now let me get to other questions. Uh, so Utkarsh says Dallas is on 3 yellow. So I have no idea about Dallas either. So uh, Steven Starfield says Southampton 0, Liverpool 3, goals Firmino into 2, Man into 1, assist Robertson. It looks like you have 3 Liverpool players. I think yeah. Steven, I think you are the one with right Trent and Robertson in your team. I guess I do remember one of our viewer who has Trent and Robertson. Like it was kind of like it was unusual, to see Trent and Robertson in a single team this season. Last season I wouldn't be surprised, but this season, right? I do remember that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you have all these players in your team. So maybe I'm not saying it won't happen. McCarthy isn't playing, and Liverpool kind of, although they have been doing good, they have not got the results. And Man United are kind of creeping up in the table, right? So yeah, I think it's just about time Liverpool starts winning, and maybe it's this game week, Stephen. So yeah, I can't argue with that. Liverpool is a good team, super team. So uh, MSK says my team is Martinez, Stay, Cancelo, Diaz, Dallas, Kufal, Mitchell, KDB, Son, Salah, Rafinha, Bruno, Adams, Diesel. Should I bench boost or triple captain in game week 19? Martinez, Stay. Now, Stay is not playing, so you can't bench boost. You have to change Stay to someone else, right? Uh, Stay, Cancelo, Diaz, fine. Kufal, fine. Mitchell, no, nope. Can't bench boost with Mitchell and Stay. KDB, Son, Salah, Rafinha, Bruno, Adams. Yeah, you could use your bench boost. Now you can use your triple captain too on Salah, Vardy, or De Bruyne. Right, De Bruyne also. Let me check De Bruyne's double gaming fixture first. Uh, Salah was an easy choice until De Bruyne's. Yeah. Oof. Crystal Palace, Aston Villa. That might work out. Leicester. I think Leicester's was Chelsea, and let me check Vardy. So let me see if there's if you want to triple captain in game week 19, Chelsea may be difficult one, but the way they are playing right now, Southampton, maybe there's something. But will he play both the game weeks? Like he's so injury prone, 17, 18, 19. Two days of gap. Maybe not. He won't play both the games. Maybe he will feature, may not play full 90 minutes, right? So maybe not Vardy. De Bruyne looks like a good one. Salah has Man United and Burnley. Not that bad. Both home games, right? Salah, De Bruyne, but still De Bruyne looks too good. Salah, De Bruyne. Who are the other options? I think Salah and De Bruyne should be it. Vardy looks like he won't be playing both the games in the double game week. The games are too like it's very quick in quick succession, so it feels like he won't be as fit enough, right? So yeah. Uh, so yeah, that's what I think. MSK. As I said, Mitchell and Steer, change Mitchell and Steer to someone, I guess, and I think you're good to go, man. Yeah, the team looks good. Adams, DCL, them. Yeah, the team looks good. Bench boost, yeah, I would bench boost. If you want to triple captain, you don't do you have De Bruyne? Yeah, you have De Bruyne. So yeah, De Bruyne and Salah looks like the most fine option. I also did kind of get a suggestion about captaining Bamford, not triple captaining, but just captaining Bamford. So that might also work out. So yeah. Uh, yeah, do that, MSK. If you have money and transfer, change Mitchell and Stair, and I think you are good to go. Sorry about that. So, James says, what players do you think I could replace them with? Uh, not sure yet. You could. We can talk about it personally, I guess, James. I'm past that, now. I've just closed your team, so let's not get to that topic again, I guess. James, right? Uh, Steven says, I have Firmino and Robertson. There are still Salah captains out there. They won't be happy about one assist and one clean sheet point equals total 12 points. Steven, yeah, you seem pretty confident about what Liverpool's results will be. this week. Yeah, but still it's Salah after all. So yeah, can't like predict too much. But yeah, Salah, it's just about time he does good, right? So yeah, let's not talk about that either. So this is the free hit team I was kind of working with, right? I thought tomorrow was a deadline, so yeah, this was the team I made. So if Gabriel or David Luiz returns, holding is not that good of an option. So you might have to change. You will have to change if they return, holding to someone else. As I said, this is just I don't know, the rough template for the free hit team, right? Maybe at the deadline I'll come with a better version of this. This is what it looks like for now. Rowe, Mitchell, and Bernardo in the bench, and De Gea and all the other players are playing. So yeah, you could change Grealish to, I don't know, Saka, and maybe use that money somewhere else. You can easily do that too. So yeah, James says, do you think I should wait to after the cup games to activate my wildcard? Also, I think I'm definitely going to wildcard. Yeah, I think I would wait, James. Yeah, no matter the price rise, right? As I said, if there is a price rise and you cannot get certain players, there's always an alternative. There's always an alternative, and yeah, that's for good. I think you should wait, James. Don't rush into it. Wait. This gaming is not even over, so yeah, I don't think you need to rush into anything. So yeah. So where was I? So as I said, this is the free hit team, the rough free hit team, right? Lacazette, I don't think that's a problem being there. I hope he plays. And this is the transfer plan I'm kind of thinking for game week 19. If I am to bench boost, I don't have any Man City players, a lot of red and brown there, and white too. So I do want some blue players there, right? I don't have Man City players. I am kind of worried about that. I'll see if there's any way I can get Man City player, right? If I change Bailey to maybe DS, let's suppose I change him to DS, change Leno, don't have the money for Leno, so if Susiak, I can't go below than Susiak, I guess. Smith Rowe, I don't know. I don't want to bench boost with Smith Rowe. Rodrigo, if I remove Rodrigo and maybe get Johnston, suppose I got Johnston here, that will leave me 5.2. Is there any kind of player for 5.2 in the forward section? 5.2. So McGoldrick, no, I can't do this. I just can't get Man City players in my team. Just too expensive. There's just no way I can get any Man City player in my team. Too expensive. Too expensive. 5.2. I could get Brewster there. Just not good enough. No. Yeah, don't have the money for Man City players. For now. So yeah, it looks like I can't do that. I can't do that. So Utkush says, how I wish Crystal Palace and Aston Villa hired Southern Soccer goalkeepers for game week against Man City. That's like very unlikely to happen, right? So yeah, yeah, that's all about imagination. So yeah, that's not gonna happen though. Southern Soccer, a good movie though, nostalgic, right? James says, how do you make money on the wildcard? Yeah, the way you make money on wildcard is now you already. I'm pretty sure you know the way you make not just wildcard or the way you make money on fantasy Premier League is if a player's value increases by 0.2, 0.1 will be added to your team. So that is how it works, and it is the same with the wildcard too. Now you have 1 week for the wildcard, right, James? Now what happens is now if you use your wildcard now and maybe you get let's say Rashford, right? His price is rising. Now you got Rashford for 9.6, and until the deadline of game week 18, right? You have his price rises to 9.8, right? Rashford's price rises to 9.8, and you decide you don't need Rashford in your team. You'd want to make money off of him. You remove Rashford and maybe bring someone else. Now that means you'll get 0.1 added to your bank from Rashford. That is how you make money from the FPL. Not only FPL, from not only on wildcard, in all the FPL games. That's how we do it. So yeah. But if you are wildcarding just for the bank value, bank balance, don't do that. It's not worth it, James. It's not worth it. James says, do you regret getting Belen if he does not have a double game? No. I don't. Because I had to use my one transfer because I had two of them. I had to use one of them, and it looks like Bellerin was the one to get in because I did not know. Now, one of the reason is I did not know if Taylor would be fit enough, right, for the double game week, and another was the fixtures were not that bad, and I did not want to jump already on one Bissaka. So because one Bissaka was facing Aston Villa last game week, he did return, right? But still he did not keep a clean sheet. So that was my worry. There was my worry with Wan Bissaka. He might not keep a clean sheet against Aston Villa, and he did not. But he did return some assist points. So yeah, maybe bad luck, bad luck. If I had got Wan Bissaka, I think it would have been better. But still, I'm just gonna keep him there for the blank game week. So Utkrist says, see you next time, bro. Gotta sleep. Thank you so much, Utkrist. Thanks so much for joining in. Yeah, it's about 11 a.m. in my country now, in Nepal. So yeah, yeah. Good night, Utkrist, and thank you so much for supporting the channel. Yeah, and best of luck for tonight's game of Liverpool. And James says, does it have to be the same player, or say if two players go up, do I get 0.1 more? No. It does not work that way. It does not work that way. If two players go up with 0.1 and 0.1, you don't get 0.1. No. It does not work that way. One player has to go 0.2 and you'll get 0.1. That is how it works. So, yeah. When you sell them, and you'll get money on them. So that is how it works, James. Okay, so it looks like the questions are done. And as I said, it looks like I only need 1 or 2 subscribers to reach 1.5k. So yeah, if you're watching this, please feel free to do that. It's free. Just subscribe. And yeah, I've produced a free hit team video for game week 18. It's short. It's just 6 to 7 minutes. And as I said, that is not a final team. There will be changes in that team, right? There's still one more game week left. I have 2 players to go for. 2 players left to play in my team. So I have 59 points for now. Salah and Ward-Prowse, I still have these 2 player. So yeah, maybe this will work out. I don't know. Let's see. Let's hope Salah does not do too good, because as I said, he is the most captain player this week. So yeah. So Utkrist says, okay, James says, firstly, thanks. You're welcome, James. And Utkrist says, Gundogan, Man City, watch out for cheap midfielder. I'm not paying a lot of attention to him. Let me check. Is he starting every game? I'm not sure though. I'm just not sure about Gundogan. So 74, yeah, he is. 19, 90, 90, 74. He is actually. I did not pay a lot of attention to him, and the fixture is not that bad. Yeah, maybe Fernandinho is out, or Rodri. What is happening with Rodri? Is he not playing anymore? Rodrigo, 90. He is. So that means maybe Fernandinho. Fernandinho is fine. Yeah, he's not playing anymore. Yeah, then maybe that. Yeah, Gundogan, maybe that will work out, I guess. Thank you for that, Utkrist. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, maybe that might work out. Let's see what happens. Yeah, thank you for pointing that out. But still, he is a liability, right? He's not a long-term option. I am aware about that. But for at least blank game week 18, that might work out. And maybe for double game week, like if he produces some good points for 2 game weeks, that's enough for me, right? Not a bad option at all, Utkrist. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, thank you for joining in for the stream. I think this will be pretty much it. Okay, Meshal has a question. So he asked, KDB or Bruno for gaming 18 captain? Man City, Brighton, Man United, Burnley. I think I'd go for KDB. Yeah, I'd go for KDB. Yeah, I should go for KDB, Meshal. I don't have KDB, but yeah, if I had KDB, I think it should be him. Yeah, go for him, Meshal. So okay, I think that's done. I'm done with the questions, right? So yeah, thank you so much, and I'll be updating with everything on the Instagram to you guys, right? So okay, again, Ankit has kind of sent a free hit team in the Instagram, so let me just check that already. So save image. So okay, this is what Ankit's free hit team looks like. So okay, let me just. So this is what his free hit team looks like. Foden, do you want Foden there? He was pretty good though. The way he played. Do you want Foden there though? Free hit team, right? Okay, Button. De Gea, not that bad, not that bad. I also had De Gea in my free hit team. Regulon. Fine. Wan Bissaka, TNE, Diaz. Back for Sterling, Rashford, Neto. Yeah, he looks like the talisman figure since there is no Jimenez, and Podence is not even playing these days. Wilson, Keane, Davis. Davis on bench, Johnson on bench, and maybe Foden or Neto on bench. Oba. So maybe like Oba is on penalties, right? Can't argue with that. But Laka is doing good. Laka, as I said, he did play 90 minutes this week, but still, in last game week, I think he only played some 24-30 minutes, I guess. He did not play full 90. That can happen with Laka, but still, expected goal for Laka is way better than Aubameyang for last 3 games. Because of his consistency, right? But again, it's as I said, it's just about time Aubameyang starts scoring now. Yeah, it's just about time. Reguilon 5.7. Yeah, Sterling looks good. De Bruyne, no De Bruyne, no De Bruyne. Why? I think I'd want De Bruyne there. Rash, no Bruno. So no De Bruyne, no Bruno, and you have Aubameyang. Maybe you can work things out. I think you can change something there. I guess. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I think you can do that. Ankit. I think this can be improved. Like I do like how you have coverage of Man City and Man United, right? I'm pretty sure you did not have enough money for Bruno and KDB. That is why you have enough money to have even bench of maybe Neto or Foden, but still not having Rashford who is on. I mean, not having Bruno who is on penalties, De Bruyne who is on penalties. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It just does not feel right to not have both of them. Maybe try and squeeze one of them. I guess. I don't know. It just does not feel right to me. Wilson fine, Kane fine. Can't argue. Uh, yeah, if you don't want Kane, maybe get Son there. If you want to make some money for De Bruyne and Bruno, and you can do it by removing Kane, maybe try that. Yeah, maybe try that. Why not? Or you could make some money off of the defense too. One Bisaka, maybe for one Bisaka you could go for Bailey if he is nailed on, right? And maybe on Newcastle defender, maybe that might work out. I'm not saying like Newcastle are not the most tempting team, right? But still, that might work out. It's at least for one game week. Diaz, I think Diaz is way better than Cancelo. Uh, Tierney better than Bellerin, better than Holding. No problem. Reguilon might work out. Reguilon, not sure about Reguilon either, but still that might work out. Uh, yeah. I don't think. I think Doherty was sent off, so that means Ankit, Doherty is on red. That means Serge Aurier should be the right back, right? Please correct me if I'm wrong in the chat box, but I do think Doherty was sent off, right? Moreno was angry about it, I guess. Yeah. I think you could get Serge Aurier instead of Reguilon for at least 1 week, right? That should work out. Yeah, but still, I do think this team can be way better. I wouldn't complain because, as I said, you will have at least Neto or Foden in the bench, right? So yeah, I can't complain too much. The team looks good. You have coverage of all the good teams, right? But still, budget can be kind of played around with. Okay, I think this can be better. Yeah, this team can be better in my opinion. Uh, let me get to the chat box first. So Mike Green says, "Do you think KDB is more essential for coming days?" Of course, he is one of the players. Like everyone kind of removed him because of one or two blanks, but with these premium players, I think you should be patient. Now, this is one thing about Kane too, right? He kind of blanked 3 game weeks. I was kind of getting tired of him the way that he was blanking. But the upcoming fixtures, like why would I want to remove Kane when he's facing Leeds, that defense of Leeds, and he's playing Aston Villa and Sheffield? I just don't get it. Sheffield, who's on bottom of the table, why would I want to remove them? It's the same with De Bruyne too. Yes, he was not doing good, but just look at these fixtures. Why would you want to remove? Now, that is one of the reasons I suggested no one to remove De Bruyne. What I said was, it's your choice. Do what you think. Cause I don't know. Like saying managers to remove De Bruyne just does not sound right to me. It just does not. Like saying managers to remove Salah, these kind of players. I don't know. It kind of feels wrong to me. It's just about time they start giving you huge points, and that's what De Bruyne did. So, and look at these fixtures. Why would you want to remove him? So, yeah, maybe I don't know. I can't say essential because not everyone can get him. The price is too much, right? If you can get him, do it. Why not? Why not? My green. Uh, James says, "Nice stream here." Thank you so much, James. And as I said, please subscribe. Yeah, that will help the channel a lot. And yeah, I'll be pumping out some content this week because since there's still some time for this week's next game weeks, I'm in deadline, right? So I'll still have time to produce some videos. I'll do that. And yeah, uh, Meshal says first season playing FPL live went up 2 million rank in 4 game weeks. 2 million rank. Too good. Too good. Meshal, yeah. So Ankit says, I just made it. I'm not sure about the team. I'm much high. Much high. Yeah, Ankit. Yeah, as I said, there's still improvements that can be made, but still, as you've still got coverage of all the good teams, so can't complain too much. I guess you are in the right direction. I guess. So yeah. Mishal says 4.4 mil in the world, 500k green arrow. Okay, that's good. Now still, as I said, the season is too long. Don't panic. Don't make stupid decisions. Just wait. Just be patient. Price rises are always a concern, right? And as I said, if I don't use my free hit this week, I do feel like there's a big red arrow coming up, right? That can happen. But even if you play with 7 or 8 players and you get your captainship right, I think your game week will be saved. That's what I personally think. So yeah, I'll let you guys know in the upcoming days if I want to use my free hit. I'll kind of put some time in it. Let's see what happens in the midweek games, if there are more injuries or coronavirus or anything. If that kind of affects the the players that I already have in my team, right? For the blank game week, maybe I will have to use my free hit, or else maybe I won't. I hope I get my captainship right, and yeah, not use my free hit. I still have 2 transfers. I can play around with that. And Utkrist kind of suggested Gundogan, right? Now I don't know if it's gonna be a long-term suggestion. Gundogan. It does not look like a long-term suggestion, right? But still, yeah, I'll give a thought. So yeah, I think now it's about time I end the stream. This has been kind of a short stream, but still, I wanted to keep you guys updated. Now 59 points for now, and I have Dallas coming up for Taylor, so 60 points as of now. I'm pretty sure maybe there's, I don't know, 63, 64, 65 kind of point. I won't be getting anywhere near 70 this week. Also, thank God, I got my captainship right, I guess. So yeah, and thanks to Chriswell finally. So yeah, I think I'll end the stream. I'll catch you up with the other content soon, right? Thanks so much for joining in. Yeah, thank you for the support, and thank you for the 1.5k subscription. Bye bye, take care, and yeah, hope you have a good day, good night, right? Bye bye.